Alright, so in this video we got $500 budget this time. I've put together another 10 knife and glove combos with agents this time. But yeah, I'm going to try and talk you through what I was going to go for, so yeah, let me know what you think. So the first one we have here is very simple, just a black and white-ish, well grey loadout. As you can see, everything kind of matches the agent, the gloves and the knife. And I tried to go for one with a little bit more white, but obviously if you want to get a white gem, that's going to set you back a lot of money, so I'm happy with how this turned out. It's not mind-blowing, but it is a very neat and clean setup, I think. This second combo is absolutely gorgeous. I don't think you can get much better than this for the budget. I've seen the sled on YouTube do it before with the Ursus knife, I believe, and it's just a banger of a combo. Like, you can't really get much better than this. The two-tone matching just goes absolutely clean. And yeah, I've replaced it with a Huntsman. I thought it looked kind of nice with that as well, but any ultraviolet will do depending on your budget. But yeah, I think this is absolutely solid. Alright, so the next one here is similar to the one before, another two-tone loadout with the same agent. I went with black and red this time, and I chose the Scarlet Shimai instead of the Crimson Web gloves, as they just have a lot more pattern to it and uniqueness, I think, if you pair them like this. And the hue of the red inside the thumb is literally the same as the knife, so yeah, I think it pops. It looks really clean for the budget. Alright, so number 4 we have the Phase 2 Gamma Doppler. I thought the colour of this just goes absolutely beautiful with the jade gloves. But the jade gloves have the bronze accents with the little tiger on there, so I thought, how could I incorporate this? And the gut knife, the colour of contrast and the handle, obviously not the same colour, but I think the contrast kind of pops together. And as you can see, the jewellery on the agent is very similar in colour wise, so yeah, this just looks really, really bright and colourful. Looks a lot more expensive than what it actually is. So number 6 here, I actually really like, and I think the big game gloves just go absolutely perfect with the Shadow Dagger's lure. As most lure knives have the green handle, it just throws off the combination, so this just goes perfect. And the orange hue that goes to the yellow just matches perfectly with the orange on the glove. Also, them white branches looking things that go through the glove go perfectly with the white engravings on the blade of the knife. And I also chose the brown sleeves to go over the gloves just to add a bit more uniqueness to it. Alright, this next one here, this one I think looks really cool, kind of like Strud style almost. The Slaughter goes perfectly with the accents on the boom glove, and the boom glove just looks cool as hell. And I also added the tattoos on the agent, so it kind of just looks a lot more just like, so I mean, it kind of reminds me Street style. And I chose the field tested Slaughter to get a bit of that pattern on the knife as well. I think that adds a little bit even more to it, but yeah, I think this one's also really solid. Alright, number 7 here, the Rust Coat and the leather gloves. You'd think, oh, these seem like pretty cheap items, but when you got it combined like this, I think this slaps. I mean, the colours just go perfectly together with the talon as well, the handle of that with the gloves, and just all the brown hues are so similar. It looks perfectly put together, and yeah, you can enjoy yourself a talon within this budget. So number 8, we have the Autotronic here with the hinged, so the three-way colour combination of the red, silver and black, both on the knife and the glove, is just so clean and they just go together really well. I also added the tattoos to give a bit more colour, but yeah, I think it's a very unique, very effective loadout and well within the budget. You could change this to any knife as well, as long as it's Autotronic, but people might not like the fingerless gloves, but I think this one goes perfectly together. Number 9 here, we've got quite a lot of colours, but I love how this pops. The blue and yellow is absolutely vibrant and it goes so well together with the knife, the glove and the watch all having such similar colours. And I also chose the Ursus as the handle also kind of fits the colour palette. So there's a few bits are going on, but it's very poppy, very colourful and looks a lot more expensive than what it is. Alright, so last but definitely not least, the classic knife with Lieutenant Commanders. I think the classic knife with the pattern on the blade that you get is so unique and so cool. People hate it or they love it, but it absolutely crushes this combination so perfectly. The knife pattern with the pattern on the gloves, the colour of the pattern with that little bit on the glove, and the yellow and the teal is just close enough in the colour palette for it to make it pop and not stick out. I think this is such a cool, unique, almost designer-like loadout. You don't see this every day.